If you're interested in learning how to make things out of wood with your own hands, we've got a place right here in Fredericksburg that'll teach you how to do that. So in this week's edition, I'm at 1104 Summit Street in the Fredericksburg Industrial Park, which is home to the workshop. And I'm with Tim Eggers, who's one of the owners of the workshop. We wanted to start out just by asking Tim to tell us about the workshop.
Okay, well, fantastic. I appreciate you coming out, Bill. The workshop is basically an environment where people can come and learn woodworking. We have a lot of qualified instructors, and they can come in here and learn how to make things with their own hands in a completely well-appointed woodworking shop.
Yeah.
So teaching classes, providing the shop facilities, and then, of course, the lumber for people to execute their visions on is what we have.
Yeah. And you've got some special programs this summer. Talk about the programs that you're offering.
Correct.
This summer.
We looked at the pandemic and everybody kind of being locked down for a while, and what we had happen during that time here was people were coming in and saying, one specific request was, I need a desk and I can't find one in a store. Can you help me make one? So it turned into, yes, we can teach you how to make that. So to get people kind of back in the swing of using their hands to make things, we launched a program that's called Summer of Making Things. And we're literally doing special summer-themed classes. One of them is we're teaching how to make an Adirondack chair, as an example. And it just gets people out of their house, out of their pandemic environment, and into an environment where they're going to apply their hands to their vision, and we're going to turn it into something. We're going to make stuff. Summer-themed stuff with the whole idea of getting people out of the house, getting them into making things with their own hands, and experiencing that sense of accomplishments that's huge. When you can kind of conceive it here, and we can help you believe it here, and then we can help you achieve it here. It's a pretty cool thing.
That's very cool. What kind of skill set do people need to have? Do they need to have any experience before they come into these classes?
The vast majority of people that come into classes that we're doing have little to no woodworking experience at all, which is good because that just means we don't have to break bad habits out of them, but we can teach them the process that is woodworking, and then, of course, the application of all the tools that go along with that. And if you can learn how to use them correctly and safely, those are skills that you're going to carry with you for the entirety of your life and your woodworking lifetime. So we focus very much on making sure that what we're teaching and inculcating here is the best that we can produce.
Yeah. When are the classes offered, sort of times a day?
We are doing, most of them are going to be Saturdays, sometimes during the week, and we're going to post all of those to our website, and people can access it there. Or the best thing to do is really just come in, stop in, and look at the list of classes that we have available and the times. And we're flexible on those times. We'll accommodate people's schedule. Most of the classes will be a single session environment, because we know people are on vacation and graduations and all this kind of stuff. So we're going to try to compress them all into a one-day environment. If they have to take more than that, then we'll schedule accordingly.
And you've got a huge array of woodworking machinery and tools and equipment and lumber itself here at the workshop, right?
Correct. We've got every woodworking tool known to modern mankind,
yeah.
And we can teach anybody how to use it, and a variety of lumber, both domestics and exotics, that can fill the bill for whatever you want something to really end up looking like.
Yeah. Well, great, Tim. This is a great asset for the city, and it's really easy to get here. It's right off of Route 3, the entrance off of Summit Street into the industrial park.
Right off the intersection of Lafayette Boulevard and Route 3, the Blue Gray Parkway.
Yeah. So come check it out and learn how to make some of the beautiful furniture and wood accessories that you can find
Spend the summer making things with your hands.
Yeah, absolutely.
Get back to it.
Yeah. Well, thank you for doing that, Tim, and we appreciate everything you do here at the workshop. So
Thank you very much. I appreciate you guys coming in. We'll look forward to seeing you when you can come by.
Yeah. Okay, so that'll do it for this week's edition. We appreciate you watching. Be sure to subscribe to our YouTube channel and subscribe to our Fred Focus newsletter, and we'll keep you up to date on all the great things going on here in the city of Fredericksburg. See you next week.